everybody, this is Marie and welcome to Marie's Chatty Tarot, and today we're going to be talking about Jamie Foxx. Now, for those interested, I'm going to be using today, what's the name of this tarot? Zachu and Matthew's Unlike Life's Mystery. No, Clarity Tarot. So, Deborah Zachu and Kate Matthews Clarity Tarot deck. I got this a while ago. I don't use it that much because the cards are so flimsy. I'm afraid that if I make a wrong move, that thing will just tear up. It's such a shame that, you know, it's such a nice deck. So anywho, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. I appreciate my current my new subscribers. You guys have been awesome to me on YouTube, on my BitChute, and my Rumble channel. I appreciate y'all, and we're gonna get right into this because I don't have a lot of time today. But I did wanted to talk about. Oh wow, I'm making a mess here. I did want to talk about Jamie Foxx. So I don't know if you guys have heard, for a while ago, maybe a month and a half, there's been news in the background, you know, like background noises, that like a fan in the background that you know is there, but you don't really pay attention because you had it for so long. Same thing with Jamie Foxx. I've been hearing here and there that he was sick. He was taken to the hospital. But they didn't want to say what it was about. Was it the cure? Was it the cure that he got in his arm that did this? But then now we're hearing that he was resuscitated and that he's lucky to be alive. News is coming out right now. So, and they're being very mysterious about his well-being. So what I'm gathering, so I haven't had a chance to read all the articles. I've been just reading like headlines for now. But apparently, so we know in Hollywood they drank the Kool-Aid, and apparently in order for you to do work, you have to have, you know, the cure on your arm, and you have to be tested like every day. I think that was one of their requirements. So we can all safely assume that he himself took it as well. And I now, out of nowhere, a person who's, you know, I don't know how old he is, like maybe 50s, late 40s, or some that of that of a sort. I mean, if you guys know, please comment. And seemingly healthy person, out of nowhere, being sick. Now I'm hearing that he has high blood pressure. Again, I don't see how, if you have access to great cooks, to chefs, and nutritions, and you know, working out, lifestyle change. I mean, I'm not saying it's not a possibility. I'm just saying it's very unlikely. So I wanted to know, what is the news not telling us? Right? Because it feels like they want us. I think that he's no longer with us, between you and I, because why are you making such a fuss? They're not coming out with it, but they're going a roundabout way to enunciate all of his problems. He's lucky to be alive, you know. It's like every day they're dripping information, but they're not doing it in a way for us to notice. They're just injecting that information into our consciousness, like out of nowhere, in the midst of all the news that's coming out. And I think that if they come out right out to say what really happened, people in Hollywood will be scared, and people in the Black community will be messed up, and people, you know, wherever, who's paying attention, because he's a well-known actor. That's my theory. I may be wrong. So what is the news not telling us about Jamie Foxx? So let's start with that. What is the news not telling us about Jamie Foxx? Some craziness. And again, I have to be careful with this deck. What's the news not telling us much better. What's the news not telling us about Jamie Foxx? So the first card is Ten of Cups. Second card is Ace of Swords. Two of Pentacles in the background. Eight of Pentacles in the present. And a Knight of Wands, potential outcome. Ten of Swords, clarification. And Strength as clarification. So we asked, what is the news not telling us? So apparently a lot, because the first card that came about is the Ten of Cups. Now, if you've been in this channel before, you know every time that I see 10 means for me ending of sort. So yes, cups, 10 of Cups means happiness, contentment, and it can also mean a facade, keeping a happy facade. So now, you know, what is the news not telling us about Jamie Foxx? The question that I asked, the answer, like short and sweet answer, there's more to the story that they're not telling us. So they're trying to gloss over a lot of the details. And I think, you know, if you're being a keen observer, so Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Sword, new beginning. So here is a rising above adversity, healing, inspiration, possibly it's a nice, those little words, keywords are very helpful, but to this story, there's way more information about what's really going on with him, because Ace of Swords, new beginning, it could also mean, yes, there's more to the story, information that needs to come out, but that's not currently coming out to the story. So again, it's as if the card is trying to reiterate. So Two of Pentacles. So in the past, recent past, Two of Pentacles mean juggling a particular situation. So I'm guessing when we ask what is the media not telling us, was they trying to juggle facts, about trying to manage how they were putting out the information? And then it's as if with the Eight of Pentacles, they're really paying attention to how they're wording things, how they're saying things. They're going like, you know, a mile away from the shot, from the cure in the arm situation. They enunciate, like, listen, all of the problems that he have, but they have never really talked about the cause. So again, the card is repeating the same thing. Like the Knight of Wands. So Knight of Wands is a card of movement. Take a risk. Action is favored. One is about moving ahead. So there's more that needs to come out, because we ask what's not being said. So they're hiding a lot of information, so that we already knew. There's more information that needs to come out. And with that that Knight of Wands, so like there's even more information that needs to come out about him, but they're really being careful how they're phrasing it, because Pentacles is about real tangibility, what you can touch, so as if they're being very careful how they present or put the information out there. Knight of Wands, and they're careful. So usually Wands is about passion, moving forward, being inspired, but here it's as if the information is going to come out, more information is going to come out about him. However, with that Ten of Swords, it looks like it's not going to be good, because Ten of Swords is an ending. So we know that the news said that his heart stopped. So there's going to be more bad information coming out about Jamie Foxx, or about his health, or about more information. His information is going to come out. And that with the Strength card, that tells me that, you know, maybe not immediately, over time it's going to come out, and that, you know, you're going to have to exercise some patience here. Now, okay, interesting. Now, I guess at this point, we should ask, is Jamie Foxx dead? I mean, hey, we're already on that side of the road. Might as well explore the area. Is Jamie Foxx dead? For some reason, I can never ask if he's still alive because the cards don't represent death. Don't know what death, what a lot. I don't know how, but the cards do not understands that you never, your soul lives on. So if you're still alive, you're gonna say yes, even if you're dead. So that's why you have to ask a question: is Jamie Foxx dead? That way, that card will know there's a separation between your soul and your body. I know it's weird, but that's how my card works. Jamie Foxx dead. Easy now. This card is giving me some problem shuffling. Come on, work with me, my friend. I need answers. Thank you. Three of Wands. Four of Cups. Two of Swords. Ten of Swords. Seven of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. Four of Swords. Huh. Okay. So the Three of Wands tells me that he was taken. Maybe I say, is he dead? That he left. He left. Three of Wands been going on a journey. Voluntarily. Out of his own volition. Four of Cups mean sitting, waiting for. So was he in a coma? Waiting. Emotional, like in status of sort. Two of Swords. Undecided. Not knowing how to proceed. Being stuck. I wonder. And then Ten of Swords. Ending. And then, so we ask her, is he dead? The outcome is Seven of Cups. The card doesn't want to say. Doesn't want to share. Because Seven of Cups, yeah, it's about choices. But it's also about, there's a lot of dysfunction around that topic. I mean, I'm just asking, is he dead? Nine of Pentacles. So Nine of Pentacles is usually an independent card. It's a sovereign card. Why would a card like that be associated with death? Because, so the card doesn't want to say. However, it's saying that as if uh, uh, Jamie Foxx, he's trying to decide for himself. So he may still be in a coma, and he is at the point where he's trying to decide with the Four of Swords. So Four of Swords is about being at rest and usually retreat or be in contemplation, or uh, uh, and while you're in contemplation, enlightenment comes about. So I'm gonna take two more cards because this is so unclear. I think I know the answer. So it appears that yeah, he did die, and then yeah, they resuscitated him, but I don't think that he's alert. It looks like he's in a coma of sort. That he is as if his soul left. Emotionally, he is no longer with us. So his body is probably still here. So that's why the Seven of Cups is coming, because it cannot give you an answer, because he's not dead, but he's not alive either. So with that Nine of Pentacles is a card of sovereignty. So I'm guessing it's probably at this point where he will have to decide whether he stays in that coma with that Four of Swords, or whether he comes out of it. I'm going to try to take two more cards and see what's going on. Ace of Pentacles, new beginning, and Queen of Pentacles. It's about practicality. So that's interesting. Usually Ace of Pentacles is new beginning. Does it mean that he will re-emerge in this reality, or will you just leave it? So again, the card is not being too clear here, because you can see it both ways. You can see that, yeah, Ace of Pentacles, he will come back, re-emerge a brand new person, or he'll re-emerge out of the coma well, or he will just like new beginning, as in another realm, in paradise or somewhere. That is interesting. Okay, fine. The card doesn't want to share. I understand that. But that is so interesting when a card doesn't want to say. So I think his body is alive, but his soul is wandering about. And I think he's going to have to decide for himself whether he wants to come back or not. That's his choice. And whatever choice it is, he's going to have to accept it. With that Ace of Pentacles, that's such an intriguing card, because we're asking for further clarification. And it said that he may come back and change as a person, or he may decide to leave this world and change as a person. The card is not being clear for me. That's unusual. I mean, it's not. Now, what else does the card wants to share about Jamie Foxx and his health situation? And at this point, what was it the card wants to share about Jamie Foxx's health situation or health scare? And the card wants to share about Jamie Foxx health situation, health scare. Because Queen of Swords, Ten of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Justice, King of Cups. So again, we're seeing the Queen of Swords, that more information needs to be coming out, needs to be shared. But it's also a lot of, we know in deep down in our awareness, in our subconscious, that we know something's off. And Ten of Wands being tired of something. I think, you know, we're tired with the media not telling us. And as if, you know, the dam's about to break type of feel. Like, we know the information is going to come out, just out with it then. Page of Pentacles. You know, I guess we have to pay attention to what's being said or what's not being said. Sometimes it's what, between the line, the truth resides, right? Three of Pentacles. It's about collaboration, working together. So we ask, what else is not being said? We're going to have to work as a group, as a team, as you know, to fight what the media is doing. We're probably going to have to do our own research, do our own discernment here to figure out, you know, the truth, because obviously the media is not sharing. So the Nine of Swords is about cause to be concerned. So it's about being concerned. So we ask what the media is not sharing. There's clearly something to be concerned about with that Nine of Swords. So there's more information out there about his health and about a lot of people's health that we're going to have to start paying attention of. And we're going to have to band together and really pay attention to either create forum or Facebook groups, you know, to keep track of what's happening, those incidents, because the more anecdotal they are, one or two can be, oh, that's one-off thing. But if you're able to put those in one location, then it will become data. That's what I'm seeing. So there's more to the story, and eventually, what's really going on with those actors, with actresses, and also with everyday people who have taken the cure, information is going to be communicated. And as apparently with the Justice card, it could be communication, it could be lawsuit. So I know in UK some people have started to sue pharmaceutical companies for what's, you know, for the cure, and so a lot of information is going to be communicated to us eventually. And King of Cups, and through that there's going to be an awareness. People will become more aware, because the more aware you are, the more informed that you become. So okay, so this is what they're not telling us. This is so weird, you know, that poor thing is still in a coma. Wow. Okay, well, thank you guys for sticking with me for this video. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. See you in the next one. Bye.